In ancient China, there was a young boy named Jiang, who was known as the smartest child in the country. He lived in a beautiful and tranquil town by the river. One day, the town received an unusual gift, a massive elephant that the Chinese had never seen before. The elephant was so large that people wondered how much it weighed, but it seemed impossible to determine. The scales available were too small for its size. This became the talk of the entire town, and they decided to make it a challenge. Anyone who could weigh the elephant would receive a great reward. Jiang, despite being a young child, was smarter than all the adults. He had a peculiar method for weighing the elephant. He had the elephant board a boat, causing the boat to sink lower into the water. Jiang marked the water level where it had sunk. Then he had the elephant disembark and filled the boat with weights until it sank to the same marked level. The weight of the weights in the boat was equal to the weight of the elephant itself. Besides his natural intelligence and material knowledge, Jiang was also wise in matters of the human heart. His father was a fearsome and stern general, while Jiang was a kind and compassionate young boy. One day, a servant came to Jiang in distress, seeking his help. He explained that he was in big trouble and would face punishment. Jiang inquired about the issue, and the servant revealed that he had accidentally left Jiang's father's favorite robe outside the cabinet. During the night, mice had chewed holes in it, causing significant damage. Jiang pondered how to help as much as he could. That night, Jiang entered his room, took scissors, and carefully cut tiny holes all over his own robe. Then he approached his father, holding the damaged robe. His father asked, "Why do you look so sad, my child?" Jiang replied, "Father, look at this. My favorite robe has been ruined. It's full of holes." His father, surprised, said, "Oh, it's just a small matter, my dear. Don't make a big deal out of it. I'll have it mended for you. Remember, my child, we should not turn small matters into big ones. We must learn to let go." Jiang signaled for the servant to come in. He presented his father's robe, which now resembled Jiang's own. His father was initially angry, but managed to suppress his emotions, remembering the lesson he had just taught his son. Listen to the story that has just ended, and I liked Jiang because I felt that he was a child who not only had a high IQ, but also a high EQ, and he was kind and helped others. If Jiang didn't use tricks to request his father to teach him a lesson, but later discovered that his father's robe also had holes, his father would definitely blame the servant for sure. Teaching others is easier than practicing it yourself.
Thank you for watching. May you have peace and prosperity, and may all your wishes come true.